Gave you my softest mornings, my quiet after rain. I let you touch the parts of me I used to hide from pain. You look like something healing, you sounded like a home, but I was only safe with you when I was not alone. I dressed your flaws in roses, called the warning signs romance. I thought love was worth the hurting if I just gave it one more chance. I loved the wrong person with the right kind of heart. Gave you all my forever while you tore me apart. I was saving every promise, you were losing every truth. I kept trying to find heaven in the hell of loving you. Oh, I love the wrong person, but the love was real in me. You kissed me like an answer and left me full of why. You held me like I mattered and made me feel easy to deny. I blame myself for breaking when you were built to leave. I kept asking what I lacked when you were empty underneath. I made excuses for your silence, I made peace with being small. But the love was real in me. Maybe I confused your needing with a love that could stay. Maybe I mistook your lonely for a reason not to walk away. But I won't call myself foolish for feeling something true. The mistake was not my loving, the mistake was trusting you. I love the wrong person, but I'm learning from the scars. I won't let your cold goodbye tell me who my chances are. I was loyal to a shadow, I was faithful to a lie. Now I'm taking back the pieces you were never meant to hold tight. Oh, I love the wrong person, but I won't love myself wrong too. You were the lesson I cried to learn. The wrong person, my right heart burned. You said we shouldn't call it love, just something easy, nothing much. But every time you touched my hand, I forgot how not to trust. You laughed like it was harmless, I smiled like I agreed, but I was falling quietly while you were feeling free. I told my heart, don't go too deep, but it never listened well. Now I'm pretending I'm alright in a story I can't tell. We were casual, but it hurts, like forever in reverse. You said, baby, don't get attached, but I loved you through the words. You were passing through my life, I was saving you a place. Now I'm crying over someone who was never mine to claim. Oh, we were casual, but it hurts, and I hate how real it feels. You never promised me the stars, but you still kiss me under them. You never said that we were ours, but you held me like we meant. I know I can't be angry, you want me from the start, but warning signs are beautiful when they're wrapped around your heart. I played the girl who didn't care, I wore the lie so perfectly, but every scene when I see you took another piece of me. We were casual, but it hurts, like forever in reverse. You said, baby, don't get attached, but I loved you through the words. You were passing through my life, I was saving you a place. Now I'm crying over someone who was never mine to claim. Oh, we were casual, but it hurts, and I hate how real it feels. Maybe I wanted too much from something built to disappear. Maybe I turned your late night calls into a future in my tears. But don't say it meant nothing, don't make me feel insane. You can leave without a title and still leave someone in pain. We were casual, but it hurts, like a love song unrehearsed. You were calm when it was over, I was breaking at the words. You were just a little chapter, I was reading like a vow. Now I'm trying to forget you, but I don't know how. We were casual, but it hurts more than love was supposed to feel. No label, no promise, no reason to cry, but I miss you like you were mine. hallway doesn't hear your shoes. The kitchen lost your laugh. I still make coffee for 2 cups and pour the other half. Your favorite chair is sitting there like it's waiting for your weight. And I keep walking room to room like love forgot the gate. Everything is quiet now, but nothing feels at peace. You took your body from this home, but left your ghost with me. It's an empty house, full heart. Every room still knows your name. I'm surrounded by the silence, but I'm crowded by the pain. There's a memory in the window, there's a tear in every wall. You left nothing in the closet, but somehow you left it all. Oh, it's an empty house, full heart. And I'm breaking where you are. The bedroom feels too big tonight. The blanket feels too cold. I keep your side untouched because I'm scared to let it go. Your picture's turned against the wall, but I still see your face. Love doesn't need a photograph to haunt an empty place. I tried to move the furniture, I tried to change the light, but every corner whispers you when I turn off the night. It's an empty house, full heart. Every room still knows your name. I'm surrounded by the silence, but I'm crowded by the pain. There's a memory in the window, there's a tear in every wall. You left nothing in the closet, but somehow you left it all. Oh, it's an empty house, full heart. And I'm breaking where you are. Maybe one day I'll open every curtain to the sun. Maybe I'll stop listening for footsteps that won't come. Maybe I'll paint over all the places that we cried. But tonight your goodbye lives here like it never moved outside. It's an empty house, full heart. I'm alone, but not alone. Your love is in the ceiling, in the floorboards, in my bones. I keep breathing through the stillness, trying not to fall apart, but every room keeps asking why you left me in the dark. Oh, it's an empty house, full heart. And I still love you where you want. No keys, no code, no arms, no start. Just an empty house and the full heart beats. I kept your name inside my mouth like a prayer I couldn't say. I held the pieces of your love long after you walked away. I made excuses for your silence, called your distance being tired. But every night I burned alone for someone who killed the fire. I waited at the edge of hope until hope became a lie. Now I'm standing in the ending with tears inside my eyes. Goodbye, finally. I loved you more than you deserved. I broke myself in quiet rooms, trying not to say the words. Goodbye, finally. I'm letting go of what we were. You were the wound I kept protecting, but I can't keep choosing her. Oh, goodbye, finally. Even if my heart still burns, I packed the memories one by one. Your shirt, your notes, our songs. It's funny how the little things can hurt you for so long. The mirror sees a tired girl with mascara on her cheeks, but underneath the breaking, there's a part of me finding peace. I don't hate you like I should, I just miss who I became before your love taught my soft heart to feel guilty for the pain. Goodbye, finally. I loved you more than you deserved. I broke myself in quiet rooms, trying not to say the words. Goodbye, finally. I'm letting go of what we were. You were the wound I kept protecting, but I can't keep choosing her. Oh, goodbye, finally. Even if my heart still burns, maybe I'll cry when the sun comes up. Maybe I'll reach for you at night. Maybe healing won't feel easy, maybe freedom won't feel light. But I'd rather ache from leaving than disappear by your side. I'd rather lose your almost than keep begging for your time. Goodbye, finally. We're shaking hands, I closed the door. I loved you with my whole heart, but I won't lose myself anymore. Goodbye, finally, to every promise left unheard, to the girl who kept on waiting for a love that never learned. Oh, goodbye, finally. This is where I choose my worth. I'm crying, but I'm free. You lost me, finally, finally. I used to wear your love like gold, like something shining on my skin. Now I'm washing off the memories of a man who couldn't win. I changed my hair, I changed my room, but your ghost still knows the key. I keep smiling for the pictures, then and cry when no one sees. I thought losing you would end me, but it only made me see I was breaking for somebody who was never breaking for me. Welcome to my heartbreak era, where the tears look good on me. I'm a little more damaged, but I'm learning how to breathe. I loved you like forever. You left like I was nothing. Now I'm turning all the sadness into something close to stunning. Oh, welcome to my heartbreak era. I'm broken, but I'm becoming. I don't answer when you call now, but my hands still shake a little. Healing isn't looking pretty. It's mascara in the middle of a midnight bathroom mirror, with my lipstick half erased, telling myself I'm stronger than the girl you threw away. I still miss the way you held me, but I don't miss feeling small. I can love you from a distance and still not want you at all. Welcome to my heartbreak era, where the tears look good on me. I'm a little more damaged, but I'm learning how to breathe. I loved you like forever. You left like I was nothing. Now I'm turning all this sadness into something close to stunning. Oh, welcome to my heartbreak era. I'm broken, but I'm becoming. This is the season of losing, the season of letting you fade, the season of finding my power in every mistake that I made. I won't pretend I'm not hurting, I won't pretend I don't care, but I ain't going calling it love when it only left me there. Welcome to my heartbreak era. I'm crying, but I'm alive. I'm dancing with the damage underneath these city lights. You took away my softness, but you didn't take my name. I'll turn every scar you gave me into glitter, gold and flame. Oh, welcome to my heartbreak era. I'm broken, but not ashamed. So here's to the tears, here's to the pain, here's to the girl I became. You were my ending, but not my forever. I'm stepping into my heartbreak era. It's 2 a.m. and I still hear your name falling softly through the window rain. My phone lights up, but it's never you. Just another ghost I'm scrolling through. Your sweater's still on the bedroom chair, like a piece of you forgot me there. I tell myself I'm doing fine. Then your memory walks across my mind. The city sleeps, but I stay awake, holding all the love you chose to break. I hear echoes of a late night when you said you never leave. Now your voice is in the silence and is lying back to me. I keep crying in the moonlight where your arms used to be. Oh, these echoes of a late night still sound like you loved me. I make coffee just to feel alive, but your goodbye keeps burning inside. Every shadow knows your face, every corner holds your place. I wore the perfume you loved before, then broke down crying on the floor. How can someone disappear but still feel like they're standing here? The stars look cold, the room feels wide. I miss the girl I was by your side. I hear echoes of a late night when you said you never leave. Now your voice is in the silence and is lying back to me. I keep crying in the moonlight where your arms used to be. Oh, these echoes of a late night still sound like you love me. Maybe you sleep easy now, maybe I'm the only one fighting with the memory long after love is done. But if regret ever finds you in a room without a light, I hope my name comes back to haunt you like you haunt me every night. I hear echoes of a late night and they're breaking through my chest. Every promise that you whispered is the one I can't forget. I keep crying in the moonlight when your ghost beside my sheets. Oh, these echoes of the late night still sound like you loved me. The night is quiet, but I can't heal. Your love is gone, but it still feels real. I saw the storm inside your eyes before you ever said the words. The room went cold, the lights went low, like heaven knew I'd end up hurt. You packed your heart so quietly, like mine was something you could leave. I stood there holding all our love while you were learning not to grieve. And every breath felt heavy, every second felt unkind. You didn't slam the door, but you broke the sky. You were a hurricane of goodbye, tearing through my heart tonight, leaving all our memories scattered in the lightning. I was standing in the wreckage of the love I thought was mine, crying in the thunder while you walked out windows shake when I remember how your voice became the rain. You said I never meant to hurt you, but it hurt me just the same. I tried to chase you through the dark, but the wind kept pulling me apart. How do I rebuild a home when you were living in my heart? Now the silence keeps on flooding every room you left behind. I don't know how to breathe under this broken sky. You were a hurricane of goodbye, tearing through my heart tonight, leaving all our memories scattered in the lightning. I was standing in the wreckage of the love I thought was mine, crying in the thunder while you walked out of my life. Whoa, you were a hurricane of goodbye, and I'm still drowning inside. Maybe one day the clouds will open. Maybe I'll see you morning again. Maybe your name won't feel like weather moving underneath my skin. But tonight I'm still shaking from the damage that you made, trying to hold myself together in the ruins of your name. You were a hurricane of goodbye, but I survived the worst of you. Even with my heart in pieces, I'm still standing in the blue. You left me in the wreckage, but I'll learn to own the sky. I'll turn my tears to oceans and let your memory die. Oh, you were a hurricane of goodbye, but I won't drown this time. The rain still falls, but I'm alive. You broke my heart, not my life. You left me under soft gold light, like heartbreak had a glow. Said you deserve much better, then became the hurt I know. I watched him close the door so gently, like kindness made it fair. But silence still feels violent when the love is no longer there. He didn't scream, he didn't lie, he didn't make a scene. But quiet endings cut the deepest when they ruin every dream. His goodbye stayed pretty, but it broke me just the same. No storm, no cruel words spoken, still my heart went up in flames. His goodbye stayed pretty, like roses on a grave. He made leaving look so gentle, but I still begged him to stay. I look beautiful and empty, with tears I couldn't hide. His goodbye stayed pretty, but it killed me inside. I wore the dress he loved the most, like fabric could rewind. but memories don't come back just because you dress up nice. My lipstick never trembled, but my hands forgot their grace. I smiled like I was stronger while I lost my favorite place. He hugged me like an ending, soft enough to feel I care. But love can leave politely and still leave nothing there. His goodbye stayed pretty, but it broke me just the same. No storm, no cruel words spoken, still my heart went up in flames. His goodbye stayed pretty, like roses on a grave. He made leaving look so gentle, but I still begged him to stay. I look beautiful and empty, with tears I couldn't hide. His goodbye stayed pretty, but it killed me inside. Maybe ugly love is easier, at least you know who's wrong. But he left like a sad song, too soft to hate for long. How do I heal from someone who hurt me tenderly? How do I stop missing the man who ruined me sweetly? His goodbye stayed pretty, but the pain was sharp and real. Just because he left me softly doesn't mean I didn't feel. His goodbye stayed pretty, like moonlight on a scar. He walked away with kindness and still tore apart my heart. I look beautiful and empty, like a girl too proud to cry. His goodbye stayed pretty, but it killed me inside. His goodbye stayed pretty, that's why it hurts this way. He left me like a love song I still can't stop replaying. I saw you smile in a stranger's story 2 weeks after you let me go. Her hand was resting on your shoulder, like she was living in my home. I stared until the screen went blurry, tried to breathe but nothing came. How did you erase our forever and learn to say another name? I'm still wearing all the damage you left under my skin. You're already out there laughing like I never even happened. You're moving on fast while I'm moving in pieces. You're kissing someone new while I'm still searching for reasons. I'm crying in the same bed where you promised this would last. How could I be your whole world, then become your past? Oh, you're moving on fast, and I'm still loving slow. I haven't touched your favorite sweater, it still remembers what we were. But you're holding her like weather, never broke inside this room. Do you tell her she's your sunrise? Do you say the same sweet lines? Did you practice all your promises on this broken heart of mine? I'm not jealous, I'm just human. I'm not angry, I'm just hurt. 'Cause I gave you all my softness, and you left me with the worst. You're moving on fast, while I'm moving in pieces. You're kissing someone new, while I'm still searching for reasons. I'm crying in the same bed where you promised this would last. How could I be your whole world, then become your past? Oh, you're moving on fast, and I'm still loving slow. Maybe you were gone before goodbye. Maybe I was late to know. Maybe while I held on tighter, you were teaching yourself to go. But I hope she never feels this. I hope you don't break her too. I hope she gets the better man I kept trying to find in you. You're moving on fast, but I'm learning to breathe slower. I won't hate myself forever for not being quickly over. You can run into new arms. I'll walk out of this pain, and someday when I'm whole again, you won't hurt me the same. Oh, you're moving on fast, but I'll heal at my own pace. You left so quick, I broke so deep. But love that's real takes time to leave. I knew the way you looked at me was borrowed from another dream. Your hands were warm, your heart was cold. I felt the truth before I was told. You kissed me like you needed time, not like you wanted to be mine. I smiled and tried to make it real while hiding everything I feel. I was your almost, your maybe tonight, the girl you called lonely when she wasn't online. I was not your first choice, just the heart you used instead, just the voice you called at midnight. And you missed the one who left. Gave you all my softness, you gave me half your soul. I was loving you completely, while you were never whole. Oh, I was not your first choice, but you were always mine. I learned her name without a sound, from all the ways you looked around. She lived between your quiet lies, a shadow sleeping in your eyes. You said I made you feel okay, but okay never asked me to stay. I wanted love, you wanted peace, and I became your in-between. I dressed up my heartbreak and called it patience, but waiting for your love looking at a half-closed door. I was not your first choice, just the girl who stayed too long, just the one who held your pieces while you waited for her song. I gave you all my forever, you gave me almost goodbye. I was building us a future, you were living in rewind. Oh, I was not your first choice, but you were always mine. So I'll leave before you choose me, out of pity, fear, or noise. I deserve to be the love, not someone's second choice. I sprayed your favorite perfume before I went out tonight. Like maybe if I smelled like memories, you'd miss me one more time. I wore a dress like silence, soft black against my skin. Smiled at every stranger while I was dying from within. They said I looked expensive, like heartbreak made me bloom. But nobody knew I carried your goodbye in every room. There are tears in my perfume every time I breathe you in. Roses mixed with loneliness and the ghost of what we've been. There are tears in my perfume on my neck and on my sleeve. I smell like I'm moving on, but I'm still too hurt to leave. I try to make the pain smell sweet, try to hide the truth, but every pretty little fragrance still smells like losing you. My lipstick stayed together, but my heart came loose again. I laughed like I was healing, then cried before the end. The mirror saw me shaking, with gold around my pain. A beautiful sad girl, wearing love like an old stain. You used to pull me closer, say my scent felt like home. Now I wear it for a memory that left me all alone. There are tears in my perfume every time I breathe you in. Roses mixed with loneliness and the ghost of what we've been. There are tears in my perfume on my neck and on my sleeve. I smell like I'm moving on, but I'm still too hurt to leave. I try to make the pain smell sweet, try to hide the truth, but every pretty little fragrance still smells like losing you. Maybe someday I'll choose a new one that doesn't say your name, one that doesn't bring me back to the night you walked away. But tonight I smell like heartbreak, soft, expensive blue. A bottle full of memories I keep wasting over you. There are tears in my perfume, but they never wash away. Every note feels forgot how to stay. There are tears in my perfume, falling quiet, falling slow. I dress my pain in roses so the world would never know. I try to make the hurt look gentle, try to make it beautiful too, but every breath still breaks me because it smells like you. Tears in my perfume, roses on my skin. I smell like something lovely that lost where love had been. I don't hear your footsteps anymore, but I still wait by the door, like my heart forgot the ending, like you're coming back for more. Your jacket's gone, your keys too, but your shadow stayed behind. Now every room inside this house keeps replaying your goodbye. I thought quiet would feel peaceful, I thought time would let me breathe, but the empty space you left me is louder than you leaving me. The silence is screaming your name through the walls. I'm crying in places where your love used to fall. I'm breaking in the stillness, no sound but it hurts. Like every little memory is saying the words. You're gone but I feel it, this pain won't stop repeating. Oh, since you stopped loving me, the silence is screaming. I deleted all your messages, but I know them line by line. Every baby, don't be scared of me, still burns inside my mind. The bed is cold, the night is wide, the moon looks tired too. I tell myself to sleep alone, but dreams keep choosing you. I used to hate our fighting, now I miss the sound of us. 'Cause even when we shattered, at least it still felt like love. The silence is screaming your name through the walls. I'm crying in places where your love used to fall. I'm breaking in the stillness, no sound but it hurts. Like every little memory is saying the words. Oh, you're gone but I feel it, this pain won't stop repeating. Oh, since you stopped loving me, the silence is screaming. Maybe one day I'll wake up and the room won't know your face. Maybe I'll stop hearing all the things you didn't say. But tonight I hear the echo of the promise that you broke, and I'm drowning in the quiet of the love I miss the most. The silence is screaming so loud in my chest, like your goodbye is breathing where my heart cannot rest. I'm breaking in the stillness, I'm lost in the hurt. 'Cause nothing loving me. The silence is screaming. No voice, no call, no I'm sorry. No meaning, just me, just tears in the silence. Still screaming, hush. I kept a light on in my heart, like you were coming home. I saved a place beside my dreams so I wouldn't feel alone. You never promised me forever, but you never let me leave. You held me close enough to hope, then far enough to bleed. I live between your silence and the words you almost said, trying to find a future in the spaces you left. I was waiting for a maybe, like it could turn into love, holding on to almost when almost wasn't enough. You gave me little pieces, just enough to make me stay. Now I'm crying over chances you were never gonna take. Oh, I was waiting for a maybe while you were letting me break. I read your text like poetry, looking for a hidden sign. Turned every miss you into meaning, every late reply to time. My friend said I deserve better, but my heart defended you. I called your distance complicated when the truth was simple too. You didn't have to hurt me with a cruel or angry line. You just kept me in the middle and let hope waste my life. I was waiting for a maybe, like it could turn into love, holding on to almost when almost wasn't enough. You gave me little pieces, just enough to make me stay. Now I'm crying over chances you were never gonna take. Oh, I was waiting for a maybe while you were letting me break. Maybe one day you'll call me with regret inside your voice. Maybe I'll be strong enough to know I still have a choice. Maybe love should feel certain, not like begging for the truth. Maybe I was losing myself, just trying to be chosen by you. I was waiting for a maybe, but tonight I'm letting go of the dream I kept alive for someone too scared to know. You gave me almost answers, I gave you everything I had. Now I'm done, confused and lonely, with the love that might come back. Oh, I was waiting for a maybe, but maybe means goodbye. No more waiting, no more pain, no more loving. Half a night I wanted forever, you gave me someday, and someday never came. became some. You don't say my name anymore, like I was never on your tongue, like we didn't make a little world when we were young and in love. You pass me like a stranger now, no guilt behind your eyes, and I keep smiling through the hurt, like I believe your lies. But I remember everything, even what you threw away. How can you forget a love that kept me awake? You act like we never happened, like my heart was never yours, like you didn't hold me crying on your bedroom floor. You act like we were nothing, just a shadow, just a face. But I loved you like forever, while you love me like a place. I'm still breaking from the damage. You keep laughing through the pain. You act like we never happened, but I still happen every day. I deleted all our pictures, but they live inside my head. Every midnight conversation, every word you never meant. Your hoodie doesn't smell like you, but I still keep it near. How can someone leave my life and still be everywhere? I don't know how you moved on, like we were easy to replace. I'm still standing in the ruins of a love you erased. You act like we never happened, like my heart was never yours, like you didn't hold me crying on your bedroom floor. You act like we were nothing, just a shadow, just a face. But I loved you like forever, while you love me like a place. I'm still breaking from the damage. You keep laughing through the pain. You act like we never happened, but I still happen every day. Maybe I was just a secret you got tired trying to hide. Maybe I was just a chapter you were never meant to write. But I was real when I loved you, I was real when I stayed. And no matter how you tell it, you can't make me fade. You act like we never happened, like my tears were just the rain, like you never called me beautiful, then left me with the blame. You act like we were nothing, but I know what we became. A beautiful little heartbreak with a devastating name. I'm still bleeding from the silence you keep using to escape. You act like we never happened, but I still happen every day. So erase me if you have to, pretend I was a dream, but we happen, baby. You just happen to leave. you January, like a brand new open door. I gave you all my springtime, and you still wanted more. I wore my prettiest patience while you learned how to lie. I kept calling it a season, but it stole my whole sky. I was blooming for someone who never planned to stay. Now I'm counting all the months you took and threw away. You wasted my best year with almost love, and maybe you made me feel so special just to leave me feeling crazy. I gave you every sunrise, every midnight, every tear. Now I'm looking in the mirror at the girl you disappeared. Oh, you wasted my best year, and I'm still paying for it here. Summer smelled like your cologne and promises you broke. I was dancing in your shadow, thinking we were both in love. You held me like forever, but you kissed me like goodbye. I was planning us a future, you were planning how to hide. I ignored the little warnings, just the red flags up in gold. Now the pictures look so pretty, but the memories feel cold. Oh, you wasted my best year with almost love, and maybe you made me feel so special just to leave me feeling crazy. I gave you every sunrise, every midnight, every tear. Now I'm looking in the mirror at the girl you disappeared. Oh, you wasted my best year, and I'm still paying for it here. I could have been healing, I could have been free, I could have been loving someone who chose me. I could have been soft and not scared of the truth, but I spent all my beauty trying to be enough for you. And maybe one day I'll forgive the time I can't get back, but tonight I'm still angry that I loved you like that. You wasted my best year, but you won't take my whole life. I'll cry until I'm empty, then I'll learn to shine twice. You took my sweetest moments, but you didn't take my worth. I'll grow roses from the wreckage of the girl you left her. Oh, you wasted my best year, but I'm still standing here. I lost the time, but not my heart.